right now on 5 on Your Side at 10.
Sunshine on Sunday. Well, at least for part of the day. Clouds are increasing. We're tracking that next weather system and looking ahead to the Cardinals opening day.
An officer on the mend. He was seriously wounded in a shooting almost 2 weeks ago. Tonight, the family of Adam Soulard give an update on his condition. But first, a man is behind bars after admitting to police that he threw rocks at vehicles from the Hampton overpass onto I-64. Tonight, victims react to potential justice being served.
You're hurting people's lives, you're hurting people's money that they really work really hard for.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Holden Kerwicki. Brent Solomon has the night off. Over the past few weeks, several people have contacted 5 on Your Side about their car getting damaged by pieces of concrete while driving under the Hampton overpass. Tonight, our Travis Cummings reached back out to those victims to get their reaction to the arrest. Travis.
Yeah, Holden, we've heard from at least 5 victims who have had either their windshield or hood smashed. They weren't sure if they'd ever find out who was behind this. And after expensive repairs and anxiety, they're glad to see some progress.
This entire windshield was cracked and the dent was right here.
College student Lillian Courtois is glad to be back in her own car.
It looks really good and I'm really happy.
It spent some time in the shop.
You have things that you need to do or want to do and you can't because you don't have a car.
Courtois was one of several people 5 on Your Side spoke to about driving on I-64 underneath the Hampton overpass and having their cars smashed in by pieces of concrete. On Saturday afternoon, St. Louis police say they arrested a 37-year-old man who admitted to throwing rocks from the bridge during a line of questioning. A month later, Courtois is glad justice could be served.
Yeah, I was definitely surprised, but also kind of relieved that maybe I could just, finally drive over there without having to feel like I'm going to get my car, damaged again.
At first, some thought it might have been chunks of concrete falling from the overpass itself. MoDOT scanned the bridge for issues, but found no evidence of failure. Others claimed they did see someone throwing rocks from the bridge, but police hadn't confirmed that. Bob Paulson, another victim, responded to the development and part, quote, "I am glad they caught someone before more damage, possible injury or death occurred." Paulson added, "I hope the man is prosecuted and pays for the damage he has caused." And like Courtois, wants to know what led to such a malicious act.
What are you getting out of it? And also, you're hurting people's lives, you're hurting people's money that they really work really hard for.
Investigators haven't released a motive or the dates of these incidents. They say warrants will be applied at the St. Louis Circuit Attorney's Office.
Travis, thank you. Developing tonight, the major case squad is investigating a homicide in Breckenridge Hills. Last night, police responded to a shots fired call near Prince Market and Liquors on St. Charles Rock Road. They found 54-year-old Chucky White of St. Anne dead in the parking lot. Right now, a suspect has not been identified. Anyone with information is asked to contact Crime Stoppers at 866-371-TIPS. Tonight, more concerns of gun violence in Soulard. Last night, gunshots rang out near 9th and Allen Street. One resident says they heard over 25 gunshots in a short amount of time. It's the third straight Friday night that gunfire has been reported in the neighborhood. Right now, police say several residents reported seeing 4 to 5 men running in the street as shots were fired. Right now, police in Macomb, Illinois are investigating a deadly shooting near the campus of Western Illinois University. Officers responded to a shots fired call at a house on North Johnson Street around 2 this morning. They say gunfire erupted after a fight broke out at a party. One person died at the scene and 10 people were injured. Police say the victim was not a student, but 6 of those injured were. New tonight, the family of Herman police officer Adam Soulard say he is improving. Soulard has been upgraded to stable condition but remains in the ICU. He's being treated at Mercy Hospital in Creve Coeur. On Sunday, March 12th, Soulard and Detective Sergeant Mason Griffith were called to the Casey's gas station in Herman. That's when police say Kenneth Lee Simpson shot the officers. Griffith died from his injuries. Soulard was seriously wounded. The Soulard family released a statement saying, quote, "It will be a long road to complete recovery, but we are confident with continued patience, love, excellent medical care, and the grace of God, he will continue on a path to full and complete recovery." Charges have been filed in a double murder in Lincoln County. Davion McRoberts is accused of killing his grandparents at their home in Troy on Tuesday night. He was charged Friday with murder and armed criminal action. Kathy and Donald McRoberts were beloved in their community where they spent most of their time giving back. The couple spent the last 5 years volunteering at the Calvary Chapel Food Pantry in Troy. Today, extra volunteers were on hand on the first Saturday without them. The food pantry director tells 5 on Your Side the McRoberts were the support system for their entire family.
They're always talking about their kids and their grandkids, and Kathy was always like, I gotta go get my babies. So everything for them was about their family and doing stuff for their kids and grandkids. So the fact that anybody could do anything to them just seemed shocking. And then when we found out it was someone in their own family, even worse, because they would give you their shirt off their back. They would do anything.
If you would like to donate to the food pantry, just head to our website, ksdk.com, and look for the story under the As Seen on TV section. It's been 5 months since a deadly school shooting at Central Visual and Performing Arts High School. Today, the teacher killed that day is being honored with a single act of heroism award from the Congressional Medal of Honor Society. Jean Kushka was selected after she protected her students as the shooter entered her classroom, saving innocent lives. Derek Rapp, who worked alongside Kushka to raise money for JDRF, says the day is bittersweet.
She remains a source of inspiration to us all. So even in her passing, she still is making an impact in so many ways. At the same time, I'm of course so sorry that she's not here. I'm sorry that she isn't getting to see the appreciation that people feel for her.
Kushka is one of only 5 civilians to receive the award, which recognizes Americans who accomplish extraordinary feats of heroism by risking their lives for the benefit of others in dire situations. Clear skies tonight over downtown St. Louis, and the heavy rains that we dealt with seemingly all week are long gone, but another system is making its way across the bi-state. Chief Meteorologist Scott Connell joins us now with your Weather First forecast. Scott, I enjoyed that sunshine today.
Yeah, it was nice to see the clouds break up later this morning, and through the afternoon we ended up with that mostly sunny sky, and it turned out to be a great afternoon around St. Louis weather-wise. Tonight, there's a little disturbance working through, and there's another little disturbance that we have to deal with tomorrow. But certainly looking over St. Louis right now, everything looks good. There's your band of showers working across eastern Kansas. We are anticipating that kind of fizzling on us as we head towards daybreak. So slim chances of any rain tonight, mainly north of St. Louis. Upper 30s, lower 40s. And let's be honest, we don't need any more rain after that 2 to 4 inches that was fairly widespread across the area. Rivers continue on the rise. The Merrimack River near crest right now at Sullivan. Eureka and Valley Park will reach moderate flood stage on Monday. Maybe enough in Eureka to get some of the high school athletic fields a bit wet. We'll see just how high it goes. And the Big River at Burnsville is still on the rise. It's cresting tomorrow in the moderate flood stage. The Burbus River, Kaskaskia River, they're still rising. They will start to fall over the next couple of days, but they stay in the minor flood stage. Next rain chances, could it be for the opening day ceremonies at Busch? More in a minute.